Greetings. We are getting ready to do our basic sun salutation. I'm gonna go a little bit faster. I'm not gonna do a lot of talking through it. I wish I was facing that way so I could see the sun, but I'll just do it this way so you guys can see. But at least I do have the sun on me, and I love doing the Kemetic basic sun salutation in the sun outside. It is so rejuvenating. You just walk away feeling like some type of goodness, you know. So again, we're going to get started. Kemetic Arts Yoga, everything will be in the description for our class starting April the 4th through May the 3rd, okay, and learning the basic Kemetic Yoga, starting out, you know, with everything on a basic level. All yogis are definitely welcome. Beginners, this is your home. Kemetic Arts. Haru position. Rotate those arms out. Up to Tekken. Palm center. Back bend into Ka. Fingertips touch the mat. Knuckle on side of the foot. Embrace the ankles. Pyramid fold. Close in the space. Kemetic fold. Pyramid palms against the mat. Slide those hand back. Step back into lunge. Way. Don't forget to breathe, because you will start like doing that. Down, ground the knee and foot, embrace the left knee. Taking that bow to Mother Earth, I called that one. Left over right. Oh, I got a habit of doing this. Twisting that. So you're gonna learn balance, you're gonna learn alignment. I love looking at myself in the mirror doing it, because then I can correct my posture. So you want to be like that. Like I got a habit of just swinging stuff to the side, because I got all of that. But you'll learn as you go along. You know, you'll get better at the alignment part and the balance part. It'll like auto self-correct itself. You will, believe me. Okay, chest to knee. Palms to mat. We're going to extend the leg. Half Anubis, full Anubis. Adjust your feet and hands. Reach through the back side of the leg. Try to get those heels on the mat. Giving the back of the leg some length. High on your toes. Chest out. And dive cobra. I'm gonna go down on my knees as an alternate. Dive, crown, chin, chest into cobra. I call that the 4 C's. Pyramid. Adjust your feet and hands. High on your toes. Chest out. Haru and Ket. That's the Sphinx position. Right? Gaze forward, shoulders down, chin up. Reaching your hands forward, dive cobra, crown, chin, chest. Gaze upward. Pyramid, so curl your toes, come up, back up the pyramid. Adjust your feet and hands. On your toes. Closed child's pose. I call this the surrender pose, but it's the closed child's pose. Rectangle position. Right? And we're going to step through with the right And into lunge again, up halfway, right? Down, ground the knee and the foot. Embrace the right knee, taking that bow. Spread the arms up east and west, left over right. Lean forward, arch the back, look up. I don't know if I did that on the other way, on the other side. I was thinking something, I think, when I was doing that. But chest to knee, palms to mat, extend the leg. Half Anubis, full Anubis. Come back down, just the hands and feet. Press through those heels, lengthening that back of that leg. High on your toes, reflexology, right? And dive cobra. To be safe, let's come down on our knees, ground those foot, and then come down, crown, chin, chest. I don't want y'all doing anything that you're not ready for. So when you come from the pyramid into the first cobra, go down on your knees first and then do it. And that's a safer way for you until you get a little bit stronger with your arms. Curl your toes, pyramid. Just your feet and hands. Reach through those heels. Down the back of the leg. High on your toes. And Haru Amket, Sphinx position. Chin up, shoulders down, gaze forward. Stretch those arms out, dive cobra, crown, chin, chest. Right? Make sure you're breathing throughout the entire practice. Don't be holding your breath through the poses and postures and stuff. Curl your toes, pyramid. They call that the downward dog. I think that's that one. High on your toes. Closed child's pose. Surrender. Rectangle position. Starting back on the left side of the body. Left foot back into lunge, right? Palms against the mat. Up halfway. You should start to feel a little perspiration. Perspiring right about now. And ground your foot, your knee and your foot. Embrace your left knee. Come up, arms left and right. I gotta twist my hip back over to the side. Okay, left foot. I'm using this iPad as my mirror to see my alignment. So if you want to, I don't know if you have a phone and a thing to record yourself. That way you can check your alignment too. Our gym is closed, so I can't go record it in our little Pilates room because I need those mirrors, but this will work for now. Extend the leg, half Anubis, full Anubis. Okay. Pyramid, just your feet and hands. High on your toes. Dive cobra, come down to your knee first, and then dive crown, chin, chest. Right? Curl your toes up, pyramid. This pyramid is like a whole body workout. I think from just lifting your own weight. High on your toes. Haru and Ket. Or did I do that? I don't think I did that one. Yeah, Haru and Ket. Right, the Sphinx position. So bag it on up, baby. Bag it on up. Gaze forward, shoulders down, chin up. right? Looking straight ahead. Reach those arms forward, dive cobra, crown, chin, chest. That's our second cobra. 4 C's. Pyramid position, curl those toes up. For pyramid, downward dog. Downward facing dog or downward dog. High on your toes. Closed child's pose. Rectangle position back up. Step through right foot. This is the second set on the right side of the body, right? Look at your alignment. If you're recording yourself, come up halfway and back down. Ground the knee and the foot. Embrace the right knee. Let's come up. Left over right. Twist that, straighten that body back up. See, then I'm going this way. Now I got to bring it back this way again. I got it at an angle, so it's kind of tricky for me because I'm trying to say, okay, I know I got my iPad at an angle, and I'm trying to figure out, am I straight or am I trying to follow the iPad here? Because I'm not looking like straight that way. I'm looking at an angle, and it's kind of tricking me a little bit. So lean forward, arch the back, lengthening the thigh right here, okay? Strengthening the thigh here. You don't want your knee to go over your foot ever, okay? You always want that to be straight, okay? Come back up, chest the knee, palms the mat, curl the toes, let's extend, half Anubis, full Anubis, all right? Come back down. Adjust your feet and hands. High on your toes. Chest out. Right? Come down for Haru Amket. Sphinx position. Or did I skip something? I think I was supposed to dive into Cobra. I was supposed to dive into Cobra with that one. Let's go back up. Yeah, because I had to get it. I was talking. So let's go down on our knees and then let's dive Cobra. Crown, chin, chest. I'm trying to explain a little as I go along and think at the same time. Right? Curl your toes up a pyramid. Adjust your feet and hands. Press through that back of that leg. Try to get those heels to touch that mat. High on your toes. Haru Hamket, the Sphinx position. Bag it on up. Bag it on up. Gaze forward, shoulders down, chin up. I'm sweating. Woo. Reach those hands out. Let's dive Cobra to 4 C's. Crown, chin, chest. And up. We're getting a good internal workout on our organs. I love the basic sun salutation. Gets your juices flowing. Curl your toes, pyramid. Right? High on your toes. And close child's pose. Rectangle position. This is our last set. We're doing 3 on both sides of the body. Step through, right, with that left lunge, right? Reach that leg back like you're finna take off in a marathon or something. Up halfway. Straighten out that posture. Straighten up that back. Don't lean like that. Come on, let's straighten up, not be lazy. I think I was doing that at first. Auto self-correct, see? That auto self-correct kicks in. Bag that foot up. You don't want that foot over that knee. you know, like way out and the knee back here. You want it straight, okay? So you can adjust, you can adjust yourself when you feel you're out of line, because as you adjust yourself, the more you do it, you're gonna hit it right on the nail, because you gotta first correct that bad posture in it, that balance, you know, that alignment. So feel free, you don't have to rush and keep up with me. Just do it at your own pace, okay? But make sure you're keeping everything aligned, okay? So embrace the left knee. Let's come up, spread those arms east and west. Tilt my body back over to the left side here. Try to get my alignment. And left over right. And let's lean forward, right? Lengthening that thigh, you know, strengthening this one, right? Left over right. And come down, chest to knee, palms to mat. And the objective, like I said on the other one, is this. But until you get there, get as close as you can, you know, to palms to mat. And eventually you'll look up one day and your hands will be flat, okay? So it's not a race. I keep reiterating that, so I don't want you to feel it's a competition with anybody. You know, you're only better in strengthening and, you know, elevating yourself, and that's all that matters. What am I doing? Oh, palms to mat, extend the leg, right? Half Anubis, full Anubis, right? Come back down, adjust your hands and feet. I added the Anubis in there because that's where we're going to be going. High on your toes, arch your back. And dive cobra, down on your knees, round the foot, and let's dive, crown, chin, chest. I added the Anubis in the basic sun salutation. I didn't add it in there the first time. I did it a couple of days ago. But we're going to be putting that in there, so that's why I wanted to show y'all where it goes. Okay, gazing upward to a focal point. Anytime you're gazing, when you make those movements, learn to focus on one object, or a chair, a wall, a doorknob, a light switch, a TV. Learn to direct that focus, okay, up a pyramid. I'm gonna do it like this. You can do this and go up a pyramid. If it's too hard for you to go straight into it like I've been doing from the beginning, just go back on your knees and then lift yourself up, okay? High on your toes. And Haru Mket, Sphinx position. Bag it on up. Bag it on up. Gaze forward. Find a focal point. Shoulders down, chin up. And breathe. Reach your arms forward. Let's dive for the second cobra. Crown, chin, chest. 4 C's. Y'all should be feeling good right about now. Okay, curl those toes up for pyramid. High on your toes. Close child's pose. Surrender to Mother Earth. Gaia. Gotta respect Mother Earth. Gotta give her her just dues and her reciprocity, her homage, right? You gotta uplift Mother Earth. When we were in the womb, we were actually bowing, you know. That was your first sign of respect, baby. Curled up in the womb. Ooh, y'all don't hear me though. I'm gonna hold this. I'm gonna hold this down for a minute though. Whew. I just gotta let you know what time it is when it's time to let you know what time it is. Okay, so back, you know, we out of the we're in the rectangle position, out of the child pose. We're gonna finish up on our right side, and we have done 3 times on both sides of the body. Let's walk through with that right foot, right? Adjust the alignment. Stretch that other one back like you're about to take off in a marathon race, but you're not. Straighten up that hip. See, I saw my hip and I kind of brought it back in alignment. Let's come up halfway. I have a mild scoliosis in the lower spine back there, so I'll tend to kind of wobble a little bit up halfway, balance, but it doesn't really bother me. It's so mild and little back there, and I didn't even know it until I had a car accident that it was even back there. So I found out it was from the MRI, right? So I tend to have to be real careful, but I don't let it kind of stop me from doing things. You know, it's all in the mind. It's a mindset thing. You know, so we're gonna bring those hands up east and west. Right, straighten myself up here, and left over right. Let's go forward, looking up. Come back up, chest to knee, palms to mat. We about to wrap this up. Y'all did good. Half Anubis, full Anubis. Just those feet and hands. Reaching back those heels. Ooh, almost at that mat. High on your toes, reflexology. Spread those hands. And dive cobra. So down on your knee, for those that can't do it from going through the pyramid, and let's dive. Crown, chin, chest, cobra, 4 C's. Oh, I'm so glad my AC kicked off, because sister was getting hot up in here. Oh, it's 80 degrees. Oh, Lord, it's 80. No wonder I was feeling it. Okay, curl the toes. Ooh. I was wondering what was going on. High on your toes. Haru Hamket. Ooh, bag it on up. Bag it on up. Shoulders down, chin up, gaze straight ahead. Find you a focal point. Learn how to focus. Concentrate. Just listen to your breath. Reach those hands out. Dive cobra, crown, chin, chest. Find your focal point on the ceiling and just stare at it. And curl those toes for pyramid. Let's go up. Right? Just those feet and hands. Reach back through the back of those legs, them hamstrings. High on your toes. And close child's pose. And let's come up into our last rectangle position. Make sure that arm is straight aligned with the shoulders. You don't want to be out here. You don't want to be too far back here. You want everything aligned. That's the purpose, teaching your body a proper alignment, because we've neglected walking. I'm telling you, like I said the other day, we've taken advantage of our walking, our balance, everything. So we're reteaching ourselves proper alignment with Kemetic yoga, to be one with our breath. Every walk, every step should be an inhale and exhale. Like left, inhale, exhale, right foot, left, inhale. We should be on pace with our breath. We have exerted. We're gonna walk through, finish this up, like if we were gonna start again. When I get up there, I'll talk, but let me step back so y'all can see me. So we're gonna walk through like if we were gonna start again to close out the basic sun salutation, and we're gonna end as we begin. So walk through, right? Fingertips touch the mat. Hands on the side, knuckles on the side. Embrace the ankles. Pyramid fold. Close in that space, seal in that space. Chin to knee, chest to thigh. Pyramid palms. So Kemetic fold, pyramid palms against the mat. Right? Let's bring those fingers together. We're going to come up to Tekken and into that back bend that we started with, right? So let's go up, right? And we're going to do the palm center. Give us a minute. We're going to go into back bend, back up into Tekken, into back bend, into Ka, and come up. Bring those two little fingers and thumbs together. Bring in those other three, and then stretch that finger and that thumb out, right? The order of the day, baby. Full tech in, right? This is the monument in DC, that pencil looking thing, that obliques, or whatever they call it on the pyramid, that O-B-L, what is it, E-S-I-K or something? This is that right there, the pencil, the Tekken, look there, bam. Okay, now bring that down, palm center. We ain't throwing away no energy in Kemetic yoga. Not in Kemetic yoga. And let's release slowly. Ground and twist it out, shake it out, whatever you want to, roll it out. Ooh, y'all did so great. You did 3 rotations. You know, you did 3 reps. You 3 on each side of the body. You did a balance on both sides of the body. You know, 3 rounds. Well, not 3. I don't know what you call it. One rep or 3 on each side of the body. However, them fitness trainers doing it. I ain't no fitness trainer, but not that type. But that's what you want. Always, whatever you starting with, you're ending with, right? Because we started with the Tekken here, you know, palm center, back bend into Ka, and then we ended the same way. But in the middle, we did left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay? So that's what you want to keep in mind. Whatever you do on the left, you're going to do on the right side of the body, because that's adding that alignment. That's adding that balance, you know, that flexibility, or that, you know, fluidity on both sides of the body. Okay? That's moving that energy around that body, or like a figure 8 if you want to call it like that. It's moving that body, right? That energy. Energy coming up, energy going back. Energy coming up, energy going back, right? Energy, it's doing that. So you're circulating, right? The blood flow, the oxygen, right? You're moving disease, you're moving illnesses, you're moving stagnant energy, you're moving mucus, you're moving things around to get to that lymphatic system before it exits the skin, right? Your lymphatic system, your lymph nodes, right? Bam, where, you know, all in the body, right? So you don't develop those mucus, those calcified, hard spots where your lymph nodes at, you know, pulling fluid, you know, stuck here in around your knee, you know, for like arthritis. Ain't no doctor ain't trying to diagnose, but y'all know what y'all problems are, y'all ailments are. So not pulling that fluid around the ankles, you know, because you don't have no circulation going. So as you can see, this was like, you know, and I'm not comparing it to exercise because I'm not taking away from it, but as you see, you got an overall cardiac, what's the word? Regimen, I'll use that word instead. Regimen going. You did a full cardio just with the basic sun salutation. And if you do that 3-4 times a week, your arms will start to tone. Your abdomen will start to flatten. This will start to come in. This will start to tone. Your legs will get stronger. And you'll be able to hold those poses and postures for longer than, just a few seconds. Maybe a minute to 3. You see what I'm saying? To really get that weight and that balance, in. I was trying to get through before that thing stops because my gadgets are full. I gotta kind of clean off all my photos before my class, so I'll be able to record and not have to worry about it stopping. But while I'm doing it. But other than that, that's basic sun salutation on a basic level. I threw in Anubis, a half Anubis and full Anubis because it gets you to right up in there. You see what I'm saying? And in that thigh area. So I add that in there because that's, later on, but I add it because you need to see that's where you're going. So you're gonna tone and get everything toned up perfectly, for your body structure, your body type, your bone frame, if you want to call it that. But as I said, I got my yoga class coming April the 4th through May the 3rd. I'll expect you guys in class full at 7 o'clock sharp. Email me when you make your payment so I can have your email to send you the login to get on Zoom, okay? We're going to be doing it right from your home in your own safe environment, healthy environment. You don't have to worry about nobody looking at you. You guys will see me, okay? I probably won't see all of you, but you'll see me, okay? So you move at your own pace. This is not a race. This is a journey. This is a lifestyle change that you are trying to make and going to make for 2020 and beyond, baby. We gonna get this health thing back because the health is our wealth. I am a nurse for almost 24 years. So look, we gonna get this right. Our health is our wealth. And when you have health is your wealth, then all the other areas will be wealthy too, okay? You'll have your abundance, you'll have your creativity, you'll have your clear mind to create, to build, to invest, to buy, to do those things that give you that emotional fulfillment and not the things of the low vibrational realm, the partying, the drinking, the drugs, all of that stuff. You see what I'm saying? That's what we're trying to get you to see. You have to take the first step, though. That philosopher, Zal, whatever his name is, he said the journey of 1,000 miles begins with the what? The first step. Baby, you have to take the first step. I can't take the first step with you. I took it 3 years ago when I got my certification in Kemetic yoga to be able to keep myself balanced, to keep myself healthy. That's being proactive, right? That's me taking care of me. That's me doing things to elevate me. And it doesn't matter the time frame or when I perfect a pose. It don't even matter to me. What matters in me, I got the skills to do it when I'm stressed. I got the skill set to do it when I'm, tired, fatigued, need to relax at night, need to go to sleep. I can get my mat, put it on the side of my bed in there, and I do yoga, and before I know it, I'm like, I ain't depending on no drugs to get me to sleep. I'm not depending on no alcohol to get me to sleep. I'm not depending on no sugar cookie to get me to sleep. You see what I'm saying? Proactiveness, baby. Progress is perfection. You ain't gonna be perfect when you start. I wasn't perfect when I started. Hell, it's 3 years later, and I'm not perfect when I start. But I'm still on camera, trying to reach people, trying to elevate people, trying to get them to look at themselves, and it doesn't matter if you're perfect in this shit or not. The thing is, your progress is the perfection. It's going to lead to the perfection that you want. It's going to lead to the effects that you're seeking. And it's a journey. And when you look back, you can be like, oh, I was all out of shape. I was out of line. I was this and that. And yoga doesn't even deal with the size. It doesn't even matter what size you are. You can stay healthy, big, small, skinny, and still be, bendable. Still be able to bend that energy. Be flexible. Be balanced. Be in alignment. Be in oneness. And I was saying about the breath. We're so busy to, These little 5 steps was one inhale, right? Because they got us moving so fast every day. Really, we should be like, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Oneness with your breath. Oneness with your breath. They got us taking 20 steps to one inhale, then 20 more steps to one exhale. Ain't nobody catching it? That you're in a race, you're rushing around. Calm is a superpower. Just like I said, baby. Calmness is a superpower because you can think with clarity and transparency. You're not in a rush to get to the answer. You're not in a rush to open your mouth. You're calm, you're listening, you're observing, you're looking. That's all Mother Nature asks of us. That's how we learn. We have to be observant. It's not about running the mouth all the time. Everybody want to talk, but nobody don't know what they're talking about because ain't nobody listening. Okay? So yeah, you're going to learn how to be one with your breath. When you feel yourself rushing, you're going to go, whoa, Kemetic yoga kick in. Because that's what, I'm telling you, that's what happened to me. I was like, what? Oh, I'm in a car, driving. I said, just like this. Now you know you're getting somewhere when you can correct yourself. When you auto-correct yourself without even freaking thinking about it. But at first, it's a challenge because guess what? You've been brainwashed. We so lazy. We sloppy with our posture. Our shoulders are rounded. You're going to be sitting up like this before you know it. Matter of fact, you're going to be in a conversation. Straight up. You're gonna be so erect, you're gonna think of a roof. You're gonna be like, oh man, I feel my chest out. You're gonna start holding your chest out. You're gonna start looking up. See, that's alignment, that's proper alignment. Them gadgets got us like this. And I'm guilty of it. We like this. And a dentist patient of mine told me, he said, when you're like this, the gadget is controlling you. You ain't controlling the gadget. The gadget is running you. He said you're supposed to look at it like this. Then you're using the tool ain't using you. But down like this, the tool is using you. And he told me a lot of people was going to start having problems with their neck. And I could see it. And this has been over probably 3 years ago that doctor told me that. And he was right on. And I knew then he was right on because guess what? I myself was guilty of it. And every once in a while, I catch myself. I'll go, oh shoot, the doctor. You know, trying to remind myself. Because those habits are part of a program that we've developed. And only we can break those programs that don't benefit us, that don't serve us, and that don't elevate us. Nobody else can. But people like him come through and give us these little nuggets. And it's up to us to auto self-correct. Right? Auto self-correct. Learn balance, learn proper alignment of our skeletal mind, spine system. And it takes time. But if you be diligent and if you be persistent over time, it won't be nothing but a second of thought. And it would be just it'd be first nature. You'll be back in alignment with Mother Nature. You'll be back in alignment with your breath. You will honor your breath. You will not waste your energy or your breath. Woo! Now that was some deep teaching right there. Y'all might want to play these last few minutes back over because that was spirituality right there. You being in alignment with your breath. See, my class ain't just a class because I have a lot of wisdom. I have a lot of knowledge. And I pour my knowledge and my wisdom into whatever I do. Because I know it's going to help guide somebody and get somebody to see and get somebody to auto self-correct. And as I'm teaching you, I'm teaching me. I'm reiterating what? To me. Because that's really all I'm doing when I'm talking and I'm saying something. We are correcting ourselves. We are talking to ourselves first. We are reminding ourselves first. That's why the master is the student. The student becomes a master. And that teacher is in the freaking middle. Student, teacher, master. You are all three. When the student is ready, the master appears. When the master appears, the master becomes what? The first student. student. Oh, y'all didn't even hear it. I'm telling you, you pay attention. Pay attention. This is real African spirituality. That's what they distracted us from. Our self, teaching ourself through the self, through other people. Through other people. On them too. We are because, well, I am because we are. You are because I am. However it go. Umbantu. The proverb, look it up, Google it. You will get it. Because it's innate in us. It takes a village to raise a child. And they broke up the village. They broke up the community. That's why everything is chaotic with us. Everything is out of order with us. There's no law. There's no order. There's no ma'at. There's no tahuti. That's why. Because the neighborhood has been separated. We're not neighbors no more. We're just a hood. Well, guess what? I come to put the goddamn neighbor back in the goddamn hood. We are because of each other. We are to uplift each other. Our dollars are to circulate within our community before it leaves. That's how we build. That's how they build Black Wall Street. Look that up. It was one in North Carolina. It was one in Oklahoma. Learn your history. Stop hating and start supporting. Start uplifting each other. That's what we have to do to correct, to auto-correct our behavior today. That's what we have to do. And I didn't mean to go up in here, but that daggone energy boy, woo, when it got something to say, it just got something to say. Y'all can excuse me, okay? That's how Sister roll. I follow the energy, baby, because somebody needed to hear this. Whoever, this is timeless. Whatever I do is timeless. So whatever I do, the right person gonna come along and hear, and it's gonna inspire, it's gonna spark that fire. It's gonna spark that match. And I know it is because that's my intention. That is always my intention, to enlighten and to uplift. Always. And it doesn't matter where you're at in your journey. You can be a master teacher. I got master teachers learning shit from me. I don't care, because guess what? At the end of the day, we all students teaching each other. Because our one master, our one God, ain't nobody other than Mother Nature. You can trust that, because can't no human beat her. Nobody can beat Mother Nature. Nobody can withstand Mother Nature forces. None. None. Not even the soulless beings can. They running for cover. They scared. None. So when I walk outside, Mother Nature God to me, that's my God. Mother Nature, the mother sun. That's the truth. Because when I walk out, I got air, baby. I ain't floating in space. I'm grounded. I'm sustained. I'm protected. I got free food. I got free light. I got free air. I got free water. But we paying for this when it should be free. It should be free because it's free out there. Huh? Bring the family together. Put the neighbor back in the neighborhood. I don't care if you're in a house, a subdivision, an apartment like me. I don't care where I live, baby, because this ain't my ending, baby. This ain't my ending. I'm just getting crunk, okay? So wherever you are, put your neighbor back in your hood. Be a neighbor to somebody. Speak to each other when you pass by. In the grocery store, in the shopping mall, driving, look over and smile. God damn it, I'm tired of seeing motherfuckers just look at me like I'm a fucking disease. And it's my own people. You the one with the disease. You looking at me frowned up. I'm walking just as happy, smiling, laughing with my family, and you like I'm doing something wrong. Auto check yourself. Because if you can't speak to anybody, any race, even your own, when you pass by, it is seriously something wrong with you. Now, I understand we have things on our mind, but baby, when you make that freaking eye contact, honey, whatever's on your mind should be not on your mind. Speaking should be on your mind. You made eye contact with me. I'm right here. And we all need to learn to speak. And I don't care what your color is. I don't care what your nationality is. We all need to speak. You have a voice. And if you speak to people, you'll see you do matter. You do matter to people. You matter enough to speak, to say greetings, to say your hellos or whatever you say. Good mornings, grand rising, great rising, rise and shine. How you doing? I'm doing beautiful. I don't care if I'm not doing beautiful and feeling beautiful. I'm doing fantastic. Because you got to make yourself be in that moment to get it. To bring it in, to bring in something better, you got to be in that moment that you already got it. You already in it. You already living it. That's how we elevate. Yeah, it seems like, oh, why are we playing this pretend game? You ain't playing this pretend game, baby. You already dead and gone and been judged. You just here living that choice and that decision. That's all you doing. And this is what it took to get you to that glory, to get you to that star, to get you to that immortal life. That's it. You're living it. Past tense. Okay? Light years away. Billions of light years away. Wherever your galaxy is from. Wherever star system you came from. You living it. The one choice you made. You living it until you choose again. Until you choose something different. Until you choose to clean up your eating habits. Until you choose to break addictions. Sex addictions. Alcohol addictions. Clubbing addictions. Whatever the addiction is to you. I can't be that judge. I can't. I can only judge me. And you can only judge you. As a Neteru, as a God, as a king, as a queen, whatever. As an earthling. As a human being. Only you can do that. But back to the drawing board. Y'all might want to get in this class because as you see, it's going to go down. Oh yeah, we're going to learn a lot because the sister got a lot to teach. It's more than it's enlightenment to me. It's about the enlightenment. It's about spreading the light and elevating humanity. It's about elevating human beings. It ain't but one race, human race, that's it. And if you can be a human, if you can act like a human, then we all in this race together. And that is to elevate. That is to expand our consciousness, to expand our ether, our mindset, to elevate our mindset, to elevate our living condition, to elevate our environment, to elevate Mother Earth, Mother Nature. That's it. That's it. She don't need us, we need her. Because she gonna be here. She a living organism. She gonna be here. Put whatever germs, viruses, funguses, dinosaurs, whatever the heck she want to create, she gonna be here. Whatever she want to mutate, she gonna be right here. It's us passing through. It ain't gonna be but one of me, and it's only gonna be but one of you, and this is your moment right now. Right now. Don't make me get country right now. Because I'm country. I'm from the South, baby. Muddy water, Mississippi. Out that freaking red clay, dirt, red river, muddy river, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, be proud of who you are. Walk up straight. Know you are somebody. And know your one being do matter to this world. Not just this outside world here. This world here. This is how we change the world. With us. With ourselves. With this one body. Then that out there change. We'll look at that in a whole nother light. A whole nother perspective. A whole world of gratitude, baby. A whole nother level of respect. That's how we change the world. And I'm just here to help us change the world together. I'm not perfect. You know, I'm not perfect. We all got three aspects, I call it. The good, the bad, and the goddamn ugly. And you better love all three, because all three of them is you. So I love my good days or whatever. I love my bad days or whatever. And damn it, I love my ugly ass days. Whatever. Okay? Whatever them ugly ass days turn out to be. Because guess what? All of it is beautiful. And all of it is brave. And all of it is bold. And guess what the universe respects? All three of them. The bold, the brave, goddammit, and the fucking beautiful. If you can be yourself and be beautiful being who you are, that's what the universe respects. That's what the universe calls being your true self. And loving your true self. All of it. Not just part of it. All of it. Time to get, see, so many are from the heart down, low vibration, instead of this heart on up, high vibration. So a lot of people, if you want to call it mind over matter, either way, right? But right here at the heart, because you got to have the heart for anything down here low vibration, and you got to have the heart for anything up here high vibration. The heart has 4 chambers, does it not? Atrium and ventricle, right? 4 chambers, boom, boom, boom. 2 up here, 2 down here. Because either way, the heart gonna control that down there, or the heart gonna control this up here. But your thing is to have what? The oneness of the self, not the division of the self, right? You want the oneness, the mind in alignment with the spine, right? The mind aligned with the spine. You came here as one. You came here as whole, but it was a division that took place within you, a lower Egypt and an upper Egypt. Come on now. Y'all want spirituality, right? Y'all asked for Ma'at, baby. You asked for the balance, did you not? Did you ask not for the balance in the world, baby? Now you face to face with the balance in the world. Now what you gonna do? Now what you gonna do? Are you going to get in line, or you going to keep doing what you're doing? Are you going to bring the balance in your life, or you going to keep doing things that don't bring the balance in your life? That's all energy is about, balance and non-balance. Energy versus not being energy, or well, put it like this: vibrating high versus not vibrating high. So y'all can understand it. I don't want to lose nobody. That's not my intention. But now you get why we had all these spiritual practices. Because I did not want this to be 54 minutes. We had all these spiritual practices and tools to keep us aligned. Because you got so many forces out there trying to distract you, cause chaos, cause commotion, cause corruption. To you, it's not about the crystal. It's not about the copper. Those things are spiritual tools you have to apply to keep your one body aligned. And if you're not willing to do that, then it's nothing nobody else can do for you, because you're not even willing to do it for yourself. So you stay aligned. It ain't about them. It's about this sphere of influence, my one sphere. It's about keeping myself aligned with who I am. It's about respecting my energy, not yours. Because if I respect my energy, I'm going to respect your energy. That's a given. But if I don't respect my own energy, guess what? I ain't going to respect your energy. I'm not going to respect your energy if I don't respect my own energy. And if I don't know what energy is and what energy means to me. That's what we got to see. See, this is the real church. See, this is real church. The church of fucking truth. See, that's the real, not no make-believe fairy tale, parable shit you can't freaking put together to get the whatever you're trying to get out of it. Not to belittle nobody's religion. I don't care. I'm not religious. I engulf all of it. I take from all of it. Because I know all of it got a lie in that shit, and I know all of it can say some truth that I resonate with. So I encompass all of it. I take what is for me out of all of it. Because I know it was breaking up for a reason to cause what? Division. To cause the separation in the self. And now you got to bring the separation back. Now you got to close the circle. Bridge the what? The gap. Come on, people. It's time to change. It's time to elevate. It's time to spread the love. It's really time to spread the true love and compassion. Encompass who you are. Well, I hope that motivated y'all. My class gonna be lit because your girl is hype. Your girl is lit. I just not only teach Kemetic yoga, I'm not only a Reiki master, but I share my wisdom. I share my lessons that I've learned so somebody else don't have to go through it and suffer the way I had to suffer to learn that lesson. Sometimes we can keep by listening to somebody else. We can avoid certain lessons. But then again, sometimes certain lessons are what we came here to learn, and we go through those lessons. And that's okay, because you'll still have the motivation and the upliftment and the tools to do it. But sometimes just listening to other people, you save yourself from that lesson. And that's the truth, y'all. Put the neighbor back in the hood. Bring the communities back together. Support your community. Support small business owners. Support each other with what you do. If you don't do nothing but give a donation, baby, that's support. I don't care how great and small it is. Everybody, family want to eat, right? Everybody, family gonna want a job. Hire somebody on your team. I don't care what it is. Hire their son, hire their daughter, whatever they good at, and mentor them. That's what this is about. That's community. That's family. That's family. That ain't no bought family. That ain't no I paid for this family to like me. I'm initiated in this. No, baby. Your only initiating, it was taking the first fucking step, baby, when you got up in this bitch. You see what I'm saying? That's your initiation. I ain't got to pay. I don't have to pay. Hell, I'm paying a goddamn enough. It's time for me to reap my rewards. It's time for my abundance, baby. I'm calling reciprocity. I'm calling all my shit, all my energy back to me, baby. What I done put out in the universe. It's pay up goddamn time. Yes. Because I know what I gave people. I know the knowledge, the diamonds I have gave people, the jewels I have gave people, the gold I have gave people. I know what I have gave people. And people have not even said thank you. Some have, because they not into that ego shit, and they respect knowledge, and they open to get it and receive it. But the ones that don't, they ain't gonna say nothing. But they ain't gotta say nothing, because I know they still learning and watching. And that's fine. Because they not going to give me my reward anyway. The universe is. What the energy I put out, that's going to give me my reciprocity, my reparation. I'm going to get that energy back because that's my energy. You just got to know how to call that back to you. So it won't be out there void. Somebody else reaping your harvest. Hell, ain't nobody reaping my goddamn harvest no goddamn more. How about that? I'm calling all my energy back to me now. In this lifetime. Not the next, right here. Right now. That's what y'all need to do. We wonder why we don't have anything. Because we don't know spirituality. We don't know how to recognize what time it is. We don't know how to recognize symbols. Because everybody ran these games, these pimp games, played with these goddamn parables, and ain't really broke this shit down, ain't taught us nothing we can fucking use, ain't gave us nothing we can fucking apply. I know, I've been there in church. I know. I grew up in that joker. And you damn right, that's why I ain't in that bitch today. It ain't been in probably over 14 fucking years. And do I need it? Look at my expansion. Did I need it? No. It kept me in a cage. It kept me in a mind cell where my mind wouldn't expand. Wouldn't evolve. Wouldn't grow. What? What kind of fucking God is that? Who is that motherfucker? Yeah. Oh, I get real dirty with it sometimes. Because you need to be questioning yourself and you need to be asking yourself the same goddamn thing. Who is that motherfucker? What planet is that? Because I need to get off of that planet. This symbolism again. See? Symbolism. All it is a bunch of symbolism, a bunch of signs, a bunch of equations. Einstein taught us that. Tesla taught us energy, right? So, you know, he learned from us, of course. And Einstein too. And then came back and gave it to the world and resold it to us. Packaged that shit up a whole different way. Plato, Socrates, the rest of them. Greeks, Romans. But you don't know your history. You think they gave you something. They gave you something, yeah. They gave you what we already had. That's the funny part about it. They gave you what we already had. Gave you what we already had, people. Gave you what we was already about in the first place. So yeah, this is me. For those who don't know, yeah, Sister D. Who care to swim? Who care to dive to the bottom of a rabbit hole? Who care to dive to the bottom of their core? Right? And bring out them damn jewels. Bring out that wisdom that's innate in you. When you connect with your source, when you connect with your creator and the abundance in the universe. Huh? Y'all don't hear me. That's fine. I'm still going to do what I got to do, baby. With this one life, with this one light, with this one truth, right? With this wisdom, I'm still going to do what I came to do at the end of the day. At the beginning of the day, which is the ending of the day, we call it, but it's really the beginning of the day. Evening, baby. The first day. Go look that up. Go look that up. You ain't got to believe nothing I say. Just go look that up. And you'll find the truth looking right at you. So, hope y'all enjoyed that. Y'all got a little lecture, education on top of Kemetic yoga, because that's how your sister roll. I want to enlighten. I want to uplift. I want to spark that mind, baby. Pop, pop, like popcorn. Okay? Get them juices flowing. Let's get up off our butt and let's get this exercise on. I expect 50 jokers in my class come April the 4th. I said 10 in the other video. Damn it, I just went up 40. Because we can do it. We can do it together if we stick together and have that support system that we need. I don't care what color you are. I don't care for what walk of life you came from. We can do it. One thing when I taught CNA, phlebotomy, telemetry, and PCT techs, when I worked for a little bit at PCI Tech, I was a teacher, right? And I saw so many young children, young adults, 18, 20, maybe 19, from all walks of life. And I taught them for them few little months, and I learned so much from them being from so walks of life, and we don't realize how our young generation has so much trauma and how hard it is, the young mothers out there having babies so early, and it just did something to me. And they really wasn't smart, so much smart in the mindset yet, because of whatever they did when they were going to school. They struggled with learning. So me being emphatic and me doing stuff with my hands and stuff, that's exactly how I used to teach. And this is my testimony, just so you'll know. And when they would come back and they couldn't get the RN, I'm an LVN, the RN was so mean and so, she was so just strict, and they didn't like her. But then when my bubbly butt came on the scene, they all was like, whoo, you know, gravitated to me, right? And I was like, what the heck? They would come for me, and they were like, well, we don't understand, and blah, blah, blah. And so when I would teach my class for the other half, the RN taught the morning, I taught from 2 to 10 o'clock, right? 10:30 in Dallas, the urban Dallas area, downtown, off John Carpenter Freeway. And so they would be like, well, we don't understand. So I'd be trying to get them, help them pass that test. And I'll be up there just talking and directing, and you wipe front to back, like in nursing when you cleaning yourself, you wipe front to back. And I'm doing this in the class, and they would take their test, you know, because I'm dramatic. I talk, you know, like this. I'm expressive. I'm dramatic. That's just who I am. I don't care what nobody say about that. That's just me. I embrace me. So I'm being descriptive because that's how I am. I'm a nurse, so I'm describing it because I'm already knowing they're struggling with learning, right? And I used to teach MHMR. I was a coordinator for MHMR, which is mental retardation and all that good stuff down there by Baylor, downtown. I was also a teacher, right? So I'm knowing their level is not going to, and I want them to pass, and I want them to really understand. So when the test time came and they had all passed and they got, you know, the grades and stuff, and they would say, well Miss Williams, I can remember you, when I got to the question, I can remember you in the front of the class going, you white, front to back. And I thought that was so cute because it helped them remember when that struggle came for them to try to pull out that information by my mere motion of my hand and really explaining it and not just saying, oh, you white front to back. Well, what is that? If you ain't in nursing, you're like, what the heck is that? Front to back? What you mean front to back? You know, because so many people wipe themselves wrong when they're doing incontinent care, right? So that stood out to them, which was able to help them pass the test. Whenever I was teaching them phlebotomy or whatever, EKG, that would help them pass the test. So it doesn't matter how you teach, long as you're effective where somebody can grasp what you're saying, because some people are visual, some people are audible, right? Some people can be doing something else and just listen to you talk and be drawing. My son is like that. He could have his head down doing something else and still hear what you say and pass the test, right? So some people got to have stuff drawn out. They got to see it. And then, because they got that photographic memory, or they learn by picturing it in their head what somebody did or what the diagram looked like. And I'm photographic too because I'm a nurse so long. We do head to toe assessments like it ain't nothing. I walk past people every day and I'm like, ooh, she got this, ooh, you know, trying to, you know, just do a head to toe assessment. It's automatically for a hairstylist. I'm that too. What the first thing we do? We look at people's head. Ooh, she need her hair ends cut. Ooh, we sizing up because we in hair all day, feeling, looking at the ends, telling if it's too dry, telling if it's healthy. That's the way we are. Some people are visual like that. Some people are audible. They can just hear audio tape and learn and grasp it. Some people gotta actually see diagrams and charts and stuff. So it's nothing wrong with how you learn. The thing is that you learn and you help somebody learn where there is a challenge for them in learning. That's a good teacher. That's a good teacher. And teachers aren't perfect either because we're all human at the end of the day. We all passing through at the end of the day. And it don't matter how many letters you got behind your name, baby. It don't even matter if you got doctor behind your name. It's probably going to be some doctors that look at this film, this little clip right here, and I'm going to be done taught them something new that they didn't even think about, and they got a damn degree. So it don't even matter about your letters behind your damn name. If you ain't in touch with wisdom and you ain't got wisdom, baby, that book smart shit don't mean shit to me. Because it's wisdom that you need. Wisdom, that owl, baby. O-W-L, right? Ow. Ooh, y'all know. Y'all know I love y'all because I don't even like to shut up. I like to talk. I like to teach, right? That's just me because I like to give information to help people out and uplift people so that we can make this a better planet for us. But I'm going to let that go straight because I think I got to do a daily read or something today. Maybe I might pull out them damn tarot cards or something and see what's on and popping, baby. You know, with the energies in the world. You know how that go, okay? Holla at your girl. That's Kim Arts, a.k.a. Kemetic Arts, baby. The one and only. Energy is truly everything. That's what I'm talking about. And you know what your girl say? Peace, love, and harmony.